So hey guys, today we're going to be looking at this ANTSMANPOW. It is a car jump starter, light, and an air compressor all in one. It goes up to 150 psi. It's the AS6000. So it comes in a box, just like this one. When you open it up, your unit will be wrapped in plastic inside of a very nice clamshell case. Has a resealable bag so that you can put it back. So the clamshell case, you have the A on it for ANTSMANPOW. It's very hard clamshell case, and it has the dual zipper so you can zip either way. And it also has a nice handle to carry it. So when you open it up, this is what you're going to get inside. So when you open it here, you're going to have your air line for your compressor. Now what I want to note on this is how long it is. I've had several units of these before. This is the longest one I've ever seen as far as the air line, which makes it nice. So let's say you're putting air in your tire and your stem is at the top of your tire, just happens to be at the top. If you have one of the shorter cords and you're plugging your unit into it, it's actually going to be hanging in the air. So you got to either hold it or just let it hang there. You don't have to worry about that with this one because look how high this is. You could have a big tire, like a big 4x4 tire, and it's still going to reach. So that's a nice feature. It's rechargeable USB to C charger to charge it. My unit came fully charged, so I haven't opened this yet, but this is the USB to C charger. This is your tool set for your air compressor. So I'm going to see something neat here. Let's say you want to pump something up. Let's say you have a football or a basketball. It has the needle here for you to pump that up. You're just going to put it in, install it, lock it down. Make sure you lock it down. I know people have forgotten to lock this down, even when you're putting it on your tire. If you forget to lock it down, it's just going to let all your air out the back. You need to lock it down to seal it, to let your air in. But it comes with a nice little kit for your air compressor. So you got that as well. You're going to have the manual here, but we're reviewing everything in the manual anyway, but you will have a manual. And this is not something unique. I've never seen this before. They give you it's almost like a credit card looking piece here. It tells you their Facebook page, their official site, their Instagram, and it's a really hard core. It is a service card. It also has their email and their business development. And this is like heavy duty card. It's not like a piece of paper. So that's kind of neat. You have all these different ways to contact them, and they give that to you with it. You're also going to have the jumper piece. So this goes in case you need to jump your car. And then the unit itself comes like this. One thing you're going to notice when I pull it out, I noticed this kind of cool when I pulled it out. Looks like a flashlight, like the kind of flashlight you would see. Well, it's because it has a flashlight, but it's kind of neat there. So when you go to use your air compressor, it's going to plug in here. We'll plug it in, show it to you here. We'll go outside and show it to you on the car. Here's your USB to C charger right there. And in case you want to use it as a power pack, you have the USB cord right there. So you can plug something in. Let's say you're out somewhere and you want to charge your phone. You have the power pack right there. You can use it as a power pack. So that's another neat feature. And then this just kind of pushes back in place. And then right here is where your charger will go. And then they've got it set up so you can't get it in there backwards. So when you look at it right here, it can only go in one way. You'll see this one's got a flat side. That has to go in there like that. So you'll notice as you plug this in that when we go to use this, we'll show you how to hook it up. It's flashing. Green, red, green, red. Means it's not ready. So it'll turn green when it's ready. But the nice thing about this, as opposed to jumper cables, these can touch each other and you're not going to have sparks going everywhere like you would with a jumper cable. And if you have these on incorrectly, this light will not come on. So that will also help you as far as jumping your car. So we'll show you that feature here when we go up. Put it on the car. So if you want to use the flashlight, here's your on-off switch. You're going to hold this for about 3 seconds. And it's going to come on. It says it's on. We're going to show you the different things down here. Down here is a circle. So what that is for, you'll see it's just fully charged. It's for your PSIs. So that shows a picture of a person. What I did earlier when I tested this out, I went in and I changed the PSI to what I wanted. So if you have like a low profile tire that takes a 28 PSI and you put in 28, it will give you a custom PSI reader for your individual. So I know that I have a low profile tire that uses 28 PSI. I go to that one, but it comes preset as well. So you're seeing here, basketballs are 8 pounds PSI. Right there, a bicycle is 30 pounds PSI. Motorcycle is 32, and a car is 36. Those are basic numbers. Cars can be different, but you can adjust it just like I did by going up or down to change your PSI. And when you do, it will give you a custom one like it just showed you. So, it's fully charged. Now we want to use the light. So right here is the light button. It shows look like a light bulb. I'm going to push the button. Right there is an emergency flashlight. If your car is broke down on the side of the road and your battery is dead or something is wrong, you can put this out in case you don't have road flares or cones so that someone can see that you have a broke down car on the side of the road. Push it again. It turns on the flashlight here. Push it again. It turns into a blinking light. So let's say I'm out walking or jogging or I'm using this. That will let people know that I'm there because it's flashing. It's giving a signal. Push it again. It turns on this light over here as a white light. So like a flashlight instead of the red light. And you can change the brightness as you push it twice. So it's very bright there. So it puts out a lot of light. And then when you want to turn the unit off, you're just going to hold this button down for about 3 seconds and it'll power down. So here we're showing you how to hook up the unit. You'll notice mine, most do, have a positive. So you know red goes to red, just like this. And black will go to black, just like this. Then we're just going to plug it in where it goes here. So you see I got red on red, black on black, and this went from flashing red and green to just green. So what that means, green, this means it's ready to jump your car. So that's all you gotta do is turn it on and it's ready to jump it. You'll just start your car. When you're finished, you start it, you just unhook it and disconnect it. Now I've installed this, screwed it in. See what I was talking about? If my tire was all the way up, this is an SUV. If this was all the way at the top, I'd still have plenty of room. Even if I had a giant 4x4, I could still plug it in. Where a lot of units have a short hose, so unless it's down towards the bottom, they're not easy to do it like this. So I'll just open this up and then we'll turn this on like that. On. So we know that cars are usually 36, and there it is. So we're going to check our PSI. We're just going to put it in, turn it on, and we are at 37 PSI. So we don't need to add any air because we're actually where we're supposed to be. This is like I said, it's an SUV. I'm supposed to have 37. I have 37. But if this was 32, I would just turn this on and add more air, but I don't need to, so I can just turn it off. But that shows you how to do your PSI. Shuts it down, hold it for 3 seconds, then just open that. You hear the air, what I was telling you about earlier. Make sure this is open. When you put this on, close that as fast as possible. When you're taking it off, open it up and pull it off as fast as possible so you don't lose your air. And then make sure you put your stem cover back on so that you don't have any air leaking out. So now we're doing our final wrap up. This is a really handy unit. It weighs probably 3 to 5 pounds. It's not real heavy, but it's nice, made nice and compact. I like the fact that you can carry it like a light and use it as a light. It has a light, but I mean, it's just kind of neat. I like the fact that this has 2 different settings as far, you get the light, the flashing light, a light that's pretty good here, then that really bright light. Then you also have your emergency light. So that comes in handy. Nice that it has the USB to C charger and then also the battery backup if you want to use it that way. It has a really long cord. We showed you how to use it. We hooked it up. Let you see. You can check your PSI on your tires. If you need to add it, you can. It has this really cool set of extras for like basketballs and such like that. Then we showed you how to hook this up. My car didn't need a jump, but I showed you how when I first put it in, this is flashing red, green, because it's not ready to use. Once you hook it up correctly and plug it in, it turns green. That means you're ready to jump the car. This unit doesn't have to be turned on for that to work. So that's kind of cool. You just plug it in, hook it up, and it's ready to jump. As soon as this is green, this wasn't turned on. It just turned green saying, hey, it's ready to jump. So that's an extra feature. You ain't got to worry about turning this on. You can plug it in and it's ready to go. So it's got a lot of cool things to it. You notice these rubber bumps on the bottom, so you can set it down like that and it doesn't move around. So that's another really cool thing. So they did a really nice design on this. They thought this out really well. You can use it like the light. You have all the extra benefits to it. Really nice case. They packaged it really nice. This is definitely something you'll want to get if you use a jumper that wants more than one feature. You got your battery backup, you got your jumper, you got your light, and you've got your air compressor up to 150 PSI. It's ANTSMANPOW. It's a really nice unit.